Hello students, good morning. I am N.K.Jha from APS. I mean to say we have studied chapter The Fun Day Had, and after that the poem which is composed by Robert Frost and two poems described by me. I think you have completed and you have understood and you can express it nicely in examination and in the class. So, no any doubts in my brain, and I think we should start the next unit and next chapter, and the chapter name will be The Sound of Music. This is the chapter name, The Sound of Music, and a very good chapter. And which kind of a story is containing in it, we have to follow and we have to understand. These are the biographical pieces tell us of people who have achieved success and recognition through determination. It is fact, it's a reality. So firstly I want to tell you, according to the message from The Sound of Music, is that you should maintain the positiveness in you. After that you can maintain and you can handle each and every problems, because life is full of problems, and each and every time any kind of problem will create and you will have to solve it through your positive brain. So it's very important and it's a fact. So through determination you can achieve success and recognition whenever you want and what you are going to want. That is your desire, and it will fulfill whenever you will focus on it through right direction. Okay? Hard work and courage. It is the supporting material for all of us. Success and recognition is very important, and you want to acquire it, you want to receive it. So the second thing is hard work. Not only through determination, supporting pillar is hard work and courage. You should have courage. So where this one comes from and how it will create in you if you have no courage and you are not a hard worker. So those good things, those two qualities you will have to create in you, because it will help you a lot whenever you want to, and you will achieve success and recognition. And of children may be asked to think of potential barriers to success, and of people who have overcome them. The second part of the unit encourages students to think about the rich heritage of Indian music and our musical instruments. The portraits of musicians given in the beginning may be supplemented by others that the children can be asked to bring to class. So firstly I want to tell you, at first you should maintain the positiveness and don't take negative one, because it will be more harmful for you. And I think you are understanding and you are maintaining that. So the chapter The Sound of Music is a very motivational story, and it is from Deborah Colley and written about Evelyn Glennie. Listen to sound without hearing it. So, the story of Evelyn Glennie is a motivational story and inspired to the people of the world how she got success and recognition in the field of music. Even she had a great problem because she was deaf. It was not easy because the sense organ of hearing is already snatched by the God. That means she was disabled. So God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. भगवान ने तो उसके सुनने की शक्ति ले ली थी, छीन ली थी, बट उसके पास कुछ एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी फीलिंग थे. व्हाट वी हियर शी फील्स. जो कुछ भी हम लोग सुनते हैं उसको फील किया करती थी. फॉर मोर डीपली देन एनी ऑफ अस. हम लोगों से ज़्यादा गहराई से उस बातों को फील करते थे. दैट वाज द इंटेंशन, दैट वाज द डेडिकेशन of her. So great thing this is. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. That was the reason behind it. And she used to express music so beautifully. That means there is no any problem create in front of you whenever she wants to express music. So it's a great dedication and it's a great hard work. Now the second one, read the following accounts of person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. It's a challenge for her, and we have to read the story about Glennie who fought against a physical disability. सुनने की शक्ति उसमें तो नहीं थी, yet she made her life a success. She made her life successful and she became a successful musician. Now we have to start the topic, and from first passage we have to understand. Number one, you should remember the word meaning of this text, which is very important, which is given in your text. Number one, jostle, slight, daunting, aspiring musician, and many more is given in page number 18 and 19 and in 20 also. So we have to remember, you have to remember, and don't miss it, and remember it. And this is the story is taken from the railway station. So we should read and understand. Rush our crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl jostle means push roughly. आप लोग स्टेशन पर कभी गए होंगे तो स्टेशन पर धक्का धुक्की कैसे होते रहता है, एक दूसरे को ऐसे ही मारते रहते हैं, कितने बदमाश सब रहते हैं, यूं ही मार देते हैं, ऐसा लग गया क्या करें. This was the condition about the underground train platform. A slight girl, slight means small and thin. Who was she? Who was the girl? The girl was Glennie. Looking younger than her 17 years, she was 17 years old, but she was looking younger, was nervous to see the jostling on the underground train platform. Excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train, she felt the vibration of approaching train because she has to cover the journey. She has to catch the train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London. But she was from Scotland and she wants to go to London to learn music in Royal Academy. This was the prestigious Royal Academy. This is the prestigious Royal Academy of Music, which is situated in London and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm, which is discussed just it. She was from Scotland and she was a Scottish one. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge to see the circumstances of underground train platform. She began to think, it is a great challenge in front of me. She was profoundly deaf. Profoundly means completely deaf, मतलब वह बिल्कुल ही सुन नहीं सकती थी. So this was the circumstances of the platform when she wants to catch the train. A lot of rush, a lot of crowds are there to see the crowd. She became so nervous. How I will reach London, because circumstances is not in favor of me and lot of people are jostling on the platform. But on the other hand, she was completely deaf. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when 8 years old Alvin was waiting to play the piano. Alvin Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong. Her mother began to think maybe and began to notice something was wrong when the 8 years old Alvin was waiting to play the piano. When it occurred, when 8 years old Alvin was waiting to play the piano, मतलब पियानो को चलाने के लिए इंतज़ार कर रही थी. They called her name and she didn't move. Her mother called her name, Glennie, Glennie, but she didn't move. लेकिन वह मुड़ी नहीं, because she was deaf and she couldn't hear. I suddenly realized she had not heard, and her mother realized Suddenly she hadn't heard, says Glennie, says Isabel Glennie. For quite a while, Alvin managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers, but by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated, and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve. Impaired means weakened, damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf. Great challenge in front of her mother. Her mother noticed and realized she hadn't heard. For quite a while, Alvin managed to conceal her growing deafness. It was increasing day by day from friends and teachers, but by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated, and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. When her marks was deducted, she was not good in study. Her headmistress urged to her parents about Glennie, that she is a wonderful student, intelligent student. So I urged that the headmistress urged and told to take her to a specialist. Given a piece of advice, please consult with the specialist and tell about the condition of Glennie. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage, and through that the circumstances is in the opposition of Glennie. That was not good sign for her, because her nerve was damaged, and they were advised that she should be fitted with hearing. And the doctor, after checking, after understanding the matter, the doctors were advised that she should be fitted, with hearing aids, and sent to a school for the deaf. और फिर उसके बाद आप उसे स्कूल भेजो. Okay, everything suddenly looked black, said Alvin. Alvin is telling now, everything suddenly looked black. अचानक सब कुछ जो है सो कैसा दिख रहा था उससे? ब्लैक दिख रहा था. But Alvin was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. But Alvin was so courageous girl. She was not going to give up this kind of challenge. She was determined to lead a normal life. It was a great thought. Each person should to think about it, because you are totally free how to lead a normal life On the other hand, you can think about the bad passage of Glennie and how she was determined and how she wants to lead a normal life. And she had a great interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. Xylophone is one type of instrument, and according to your text, the meaning of xylophone, a musical instrument with a row of wooden bars of different lengths. And you can see the picture of xylophone which is given in your text on page number 18. So one day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone. एक दिन उसने नोटिस किया कि एक लड़की जो है सो xylophone खेल रही है, बजा रही है, खेलने रही है, बजा रही है. Play means बजाना. And decided that she wanted to play. At that time she decided that she wanted to play it too, कि वह भी इसे एक दिन बजाएगी. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. Most of the teachers discouraged her. This was the bad sign by the teacher, and I mean to say the teacher shouldn't discourage her. It is not duty of, it is not right job of teachers, because the teacher is mentor, and I mean to say the teacher has an ability how to make the student intelligent, and in which condition and in which path we have to handle all those students. It is very, very necessary. So I mean to say, you will have to positive, and the teacher should maintain the positive part, because through this story we are able to understand she had a physical disability. After that she got success through her determination. So it is wonderful things. Through determination we should understand it, and we should analyze it. So most of the teachers discouraged her, but Ron Forbes spotted her potential. On the other hand, Ron Forbes spotted her potential, understood her desires, her thoughts. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. Notes means hair song, and percussionist means a person who play the drum, the tabla, जिसका नाम कौन था? रॉन फॉर्बेस. And Ron Forbes began to tuning two large drums to different notes. Notes means hair song. Different kind of sound. Don't listen through your ears. He would say, try to sense it some other way. Say Alvin, suddenly I realized. Okay, and potential is also given quality or ability that can be developed. So don't listen through your ears, मतलब अपने कानों से मत सुनो. He would say, उसने कहा, try to sense it some other way. इसे महसूस करो अपने सेंस के द्वारा. It's very very important for all of us, and in next class we shall discuss it. Okay, thanks.